welcome to your day 16 of Yoga Challenge. Today we're going to be working on hamstrings, stretches and hip openers pose. So it's nice to have a strap or a blanket, so you can use as a strap. And if you have a block or maybe two, would be nice to keep it handy. We will start in wide child legs pose. So you're going to sit back on your heels, big toes to touch, opening the knees out to the side. Sit back, maybe walk your hands forward, rest your head either on the block or on the mat. You're gonna take time here just to check in with the body, with the breath. Using your ujjayi breath or in and out through the nose. Deepening the inhales and the exhales. Noticing the way of the breath through the nose and all the way down to the belly. See how your rib cage and chest expands front and back, side to side as you breathe in, and how your rib cage softening as you breathe out. Take one cleansing breath here. So take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. The next inhale, start to peel your body up. Bring your body to your tabletop shape. So knees under the hips, hands, wrists and elbows in line with the shoulders. Gonna take 3 rounds of cat-cow here. So as you inhale, you push through the hands, open the chest. Look forward, and as you exhale, you round your spine, bring your chin towards the chest. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. Last one, inhale, and exhale. Nice. Bring your back to neutral. You're gonna walk the left knee slightly in towards the midline of the body. Pick up the right knee and start to draw circles with your right kneecap. Make sure your both elbows is still straight. You're pushing through the hands. Tip fingers and knuckles of the hands very firmly on the floor. I'm gonna take circles to the other side, just using up the hip joint. Nice. When you're ready, you're gonna pick up the right knee, bring it over behind the left, so you're crossing the right on the left, and you start to send the hips back. If you're feeling that here is already too much for you, you feel free to stay. You're gonna take 3 breaths here, or if you wanna send the hips back and land the sitting bones on the floor, you're in your Gomukhasana. From here, just 3 breaths, lengthening through the spine, opening the chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, start to walk your hands back. Unwrap the legs, and you're going to step the right leg in between the hands into your low lunge. So from here, you're going to make sure that your both hands are on the floor, could be on the blocks. Chest is open, your right ankle is in line with the right knee. You're sending your hips down and forward as you do this. One more inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to start to send your hips back, lengthening that right leg into your half split. So right heels are on the floor, right toes float up towards the ceiling. Keep your spine straight. You feel free to take a bend of the knee if you need to. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, maybe you fold towards the right leg. One more inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna place that right foot on the floor and bring your body back into your low lunge. You're gonna take 3 rounds of breathing, moving in through these 2 movements. So as you inhale in low lunge, opening the chest, exhale, lengthening the right leg, and fold towards your right knee. Inhale, bend the right knee, low lunge. Exhale, half split, hips back. One more inhale, and exhale. Nice. From here, bring your right feet back on the floor. You're gonna turn your right toes out towards the right hand side. Left hand goes on the floor, right arm floats forward as you inhale, and as you exhale, you're gonna open that right arm back behind you. So you have the option to stay here, or maybe if you're gonna bring the left foot in towards your right hand, you can have a hold, stretching also your quads. One more inhale here. Exhale, release the foot if you had it. Bring your right arm back to center. Turn your toes in line again with the front of the mat. Take your toes, back toes under, lift that left knee off the floor. Turn your body towards the longer edge of the mat. Feet are parallel to the shoulder's edge. Take an inhale here with your flat back. And as you exhale, you're gonna fold towards the floor. Maybe your hands reach the floor. Maybe you're a bit higher here, just place your hands on the legs. Whatever is easier for you. On your next inhale, you're gonna bring your body up to center, walk the hands in line with the shoulders. Take a bend of the left knee and walk your hands towards the left. Lengthening through the right leg. On your next inhale, lengthening the left leg, walk your hands back to center. Start to bend that right knee and walk your hands to the right. Bring your hands back to center, lengthening that right leg. Now you can do the same thing one more time if you like, or if you want to go a little bit further, you're going to slowly turn your toes out and sink your hips a little bit lower into your skandasana, lengthening through that right leg, bending the left knee generously. Make sure you're opening through the chest. One more inhale here. Exhale, right foot is on the floor, lifting the hips up. Walk the hands to center, toes out to the side, bending that right knee and sending the hips down, lengthening through that left leg, pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. Lifting the chest, smiling. Take one more inhale here, and as you exhale, you're gonna turn towards the front edge of the mat. Keep your left hand on the floor, and as you inhale, you open the right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. One more inhale here. Exhale, place your both hands on the floor. Step it back in chair. Place your knees on the floor and lower your body all the way down. Hands are under the shoulders, top of the toes. The feet are pressing down on the floor. We're gonna take 3 rounds of cobra here. So as you inhale, you push through the hands, lifting the chest, looking forward. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Take your toes under, send your hips up, and your back into your tabletop. Nice. From here, you're gonna walk the right knee slightly in towards the midline of the body. Pick up the left knee and draw a few circles with the left knee. Sure you're pressing to the hands, to fingers and knuckles. Both elbows are straight. Take circles to the other side. Now from here, you're gonna cross that left knee behind the right. Maybe sending the hips back. If you're here and that's already low working loads for you, you can stay. If you wanna walk the hands back and land the sitting bones on the floor, having a hold of the opposite foot, lengthening through the spine. You're supposed to be stuck one over the other. Nice. One more inhale here. Exhale, start to walk the hands back into your tabletop and wrap the legs and step the left foot in between the hands. So make sure your ankle is in line with the left leg this time. Maybe your hands are on the floor or on the blocks. So lifting through the chest, collarbones are wide. You're growing from the top of the head. Hips are forward and down. Nice. From here, you're gonna start to send your hips back, lengthening through that left leg. Maybe walking your feet just slightly forward. Left heel is on the floor. Left toes are pointing up. You can take a bend of the left knee here if you need to. Take an inhale here, with the chest nice and open. And as you exhale, you're gonna forward towards left leg. Feeling the stretch in your hamstrings and all this back part of the leg. And the next inhale, you start to push your body up. Place the left foot on the floor, bring your body back into your low lunge. And then from here, you're gonna take 3 rounds of low lunge and half split. So as you inhale in low lunge, exhale, send the hips back, lengthening the left leg, maybe forward towards your left leg. Inhale, bending the knee, look forward, exhale, hips back, forward towards the leg. One more inhale, and exhale. Nice. Bring your body back to your low lunge. This time you're going to turn your toes out towards your left, opening a little bit more that left hip. Place your right hand on the floor, left hand just forward. As you inhale, exhale, you're going to open chest all the way down to the side, maybe looking towards that head. Keep pushing the hips back and down and forward. You can stay here if you like, or if you want to take a bench off that right foot, stretching the quads too. Make sure you're still opening through the chest and that left hip. Nice, one more inhale here. And you exhale, you're going to release that right foot if you had it. Bring your body back to center. Now, you're gonna tuck your right toes under, pick up that right knee, lengthening both legs and turn your body to the longer edge of the mat. So now you're in your wide leg pose. Make sure your feet are parallel to the floor. Take an inhale here, halfway. Exhale, fold towards the floor, maybe placing your hands on the floor or on the leg. legs, whatever it's easier for you. Nice. From here, you're gonna walk your hands in line with the shoulders, so your back is flat. You're gonna take a bench off the right knee and walk your hands towards the right. Inhale, lengthening through that right leg. Move your hands back to center, take a bench off the left knee and walk your hands to the left. Lengthening that left leg, bring your body back to center. Now you have the option to do the same thing one more time, or maybe turn your toes slightly out to the side. Take a deeper bench off that right knee and maybe placing that left heel on the floor, lifting the right toes, and you're in your Skandasana. Chest is open. Take one more inhale here. Place that left foot on the floor. Start lengthening to the right leg. Walk your hands back to center. Take a bench off the left knee. Maybe you place the right heel on the floor, lengthening those right toes up towards the ceiling. Chest is nice and open. You're growing from the top of the head. More inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to turn your body towards the front edge of the mat. Place your right hand on the floor, and as you inhale, you open the chest, lifting that left arm up towards the ceiling. Make sure you're still sinking the hips down. Left heel is in line with left knee. One more inhale here. Exhale, place the left foot on the floor. Step into your plank option to lower knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga, bending the elbows back. Lower the body all the way down the floor. Top of the toes, the feet are pointing forward. And hands under the shoulders. And I take an inhale, 3 more rounds of Cobra. Lifting the chest. Forward, and as you exhale, you release. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Take your toes under, start to push through the hands. You're gonna send your hips up and back into your first downward dog. Make sure you're pressing to your fingers, knuckles, balancing the weight of the body in hands and feet. Maybe bring some movement here to the legs, to the neck, if you like. Just remember, the first downward dog is always to feel how the body is today. Pushing the chest in towards the thighs. Remember, you're always free to take a child's pose if you like, instead your downward dog. On the next inhale, you're gonna pick up the right leg, take a bench off that right knee, try to bring that right foot as closer as the glutes as you can. The kneecaps are pointing up towards the ceiling and your shoulders are even, so you're not open towards the right. So make sure your both shoulders are in line. Opening through that hip. Nice. Start to lengthening that right leg. Bring your hips square one more time. Take a bench off the right knee and step it in towards the hands into your high lunge. Take an inhale, lift the torso. Make sure your ankles are in line with the knees. You're pushing through that back heel. Core is engaged. Spine is nice and long. You're sending the hips down. One more inhale here. As you exhale, you're going to start to lengthening that right leg And maybe bring your hands either to your blocks, you can put your blocks here, or maybe if you can reach your hands on the floor, you're gonna fold towards the right leg into your pyramid pose. Maybe if you want to bring the left foot just slightly in to adjust your body, feel free to do so. Nice, inhale, bring your body up again, taking a bend of the knee. Lift the arms up into your high lunge. You're gonna move between this show pose. So inhale here in your high lunge. Exhale, lengthening through the right leg. Fold your head towards the knee. Inhale, take a bend of the knee. Lift the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knee. Arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Nice, from here, you're going to take a bench off that right knee, place your hands now, it's slightly forward, not beside your right leg anymore, slightly forward. So when you're ready, you're going to find your focus point, you're going to pick up that left foot off the floor, lifting your left leg up into your standing split. Maybe if you're going to take a bench off the right knee for an extra support, maybe if you're going to go further, you can try to reach your forehead closer to your right knee. One more inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Square the hips. Lift the torso. Take a bend of the right knee and step back your left foot on the floor. Drop that left knee on the floor, and from here you have the option to do the same exercise we did before. So you're going to inhale, high lunge, exhale, half split, or if you want to go a little bit further, you're going to start to walk that right foot further and maybe hold here for 5 breaths into your half split. You have the options to keep your blocks by your side and maybe place the hands on the blocks. Maybe if you only have one block, if you want to place under the leg, maybe in a higher shape, maybe in a lower shape, whatever it's easier for you. Make sure your chest is open, your right toes are pointing up to the sky, your hips is too square. Remember to breathing in and out through the nose, reconnecting with the breath. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, if you're in your full split, you're going to start to bending that right knee with control. And you take off the block, place your hands on the floor, send that right leg back, tuck your back toes under. Lift it off the floor, and right hand meets the left into your downward dog. You're taking a bend of the knee here. Nice. You're going to pick up the left leg as you inhale. Take a bend of the left knee, opening out to the side. So the cups are pointing up towards the ceiling, and left foot is in towards your palm. Make sure your shoulders are square, so you're not opening through the left shoulder. So push the left shoulder down towards the floor. Tip fingers and knuckles are very active. Start to lengthening the left leg, toes are pointing down, squaring the hips one more time. Take a bend of the left knee, bring it in as you shift your body into your plank. Look forward and step the left foot in between the hands. The ankles in line with the knees, press pushing to the back heels. Take an inhale, lift the arms up into your high lunge. Core engage here, draw your navel towards your spine. Shoulders are backing down away from the ears. Both legs are active. We'll take one more inhale here. And as you exhale, you're going to bring your arms lower, lengthening through that left leg. Maybe you have the blocks beside you. Maybe you need to walk the left leg slightly in to make it more comfortable. Make sure your both hips are facing the top of the mat. And start to lower the head in towards the knee. One more inhale and exhale here. Then next inhale, you're going to start to take a bend of the left knee. Lift the arms back up into your high lunge. You're going to take 3 rounds moving between these two poses. So inhale here, let's reach through the arms. Exhale, lengthening that left leg, maybe hands on the block beside you. Maybe you fold all the way, hands on the floor. Take an inhale, lift. Core is engaged, spine is long. Exhale, lengthening left leg, fold towards left knee. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice. From here, you're going to place your hands slightly forward. Take a bend of that left knee, and you're going to pick up that right leg off the floor. Hips are square here. Have the option to take a bend of the left knee for more support, or maybe sending that right knee a little bit higher, bringing your head towards the knee if you can. On the next inhale, you're going to square the hips, bring the torso halfway. Take a bend of that left knee and slowly place the right knee back, or foot back on the floor, lowering that right knee. You have the option to keep moving here between low lunge and half splits, or if you want to do the same thing we did before, just look for the same thing you did on the other leg. So if the other leg you did the movement, take it the same with this leg. If the other leg you did your full split, do the same. So you have the options to place the blocks on your hands, lengthening through the spine, or maybe place the block under the legs. Just pick your height, so maybe lower if you have a little bit more closer hips, or maybe higher left heels. Left heel is down the floor, left toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, chest is nice and open. You can take about 5 breaths here. Bring in and out through the nose, lengthening to the top of the head, core is engaged. One more inhale here. And with control, you're going to start to place the blocks away from you. If you had them, maybe bending the left knee, placing the left foot on the floor, bringing in towards the chest, place both hands on the floor. Take your right toes under, float that right knee, and send the left leg towards the right, hips back and up into your downward dog. Maybe taking advantage of the knees, stretching the calves and the back of the legs. Legs nice and straight. Hands are active. So, the next inhale, you're going to bring your body to your tiptoes. Look towards the hands. Take a bend of the knees and lock the legs in towards the hands. Take a bend of the knees and sit back on the floor. Now, from here, you're going to have a hold of a strap or a blanket if you don't have one. So you're going to lay your body all the way down the floor. Take a bend of the knees, shift your legs side to side. Nice. From here, you're going to pick up the right leg and stand it up towards the ceiling. Soles of the feet are facing up. You can take the leg bent if you have a little bit tight hamstrings, or maybe straight all the way. So you're going to have a hold of your strap Gonna take a bench of the right knee and place the strap on the balls of the right foot. Just holding and pushing that right leg in towards you, very soft and with control. You have the option to keep the left foot on the floor or maybe lengthening that left leg. Just pushing that right leg completely straight or slightly bent in towards your chest. From here, and I have a hold of the strap with your right hand. Open the left shoulder and place it on the floor. And with control, we're going to start to drop that right leg out towards the right hand side as lower as you can. Make sure your left shoulder and your left heel is in touch with the floor. With control, we're going to start to bring the right leg back to center. Have a hold with the left hand of your straps. And start, left shoulder goes on the floor, and start to move that right leg towards the left. Make sure right shoulder is still firmly pressing down. With control, bring it back. Take a bend of the knee. Release that right leg. Bringing the left leg up, take a bend of the knee if you need, or maybe completely straight. Bending just to put the strap on the balls of the left foot. Then start to bring that left foot towards you. Nice and control. Make sure your lower back is still pressing down the floor. Have the option to keep the right foot on the floor or maybe lengthen all the way out in front of you. Softening the breath here. And take a hold of the strap with both hands. Right shoulder goes on the floor, and with control, you're gonna lower the left leg out to the side as much as you can. So your left arm is still very active, holding on to that left leg to not collapse towards the floor. One more inhale, bring the left leg back to center, hold with the right hand your straps. Left shoulder goes on the floor, and with control you lower the left leg towards the right, pressing the left shoulder down the floor. The next inhale, bring your leg back to center. Take a bend of the knees, release the strap. I'm gonna bring both legs up, flat or maybe slightly bent. Soles of the feet are facing up towards the ceiling. Place your hands and arms down the floor and push firmly through the fingers and knuckles of the hands. Take an inhale here, and with control, you're gonna lower the legs down as low as you can. Nice and control, core is strong, no collapsing. Nice. From here, you're gonna find your final resting pose, your Shavasana. So you have the option to take a bend of the knee, let them fall in towards each other or maybe out. Just feeling how loose your hips might feel now. Or maybe lengthening the legs, let the feet fall out to the side, palms are facing up, shoulders back and down. Next, completely relaxed, maybe closing off the eyes. Letting go of control of the breath here. each inhale, you feel your body expanding. And for each exhale, you melt your body down on the mat a little bit more. To deepen the inhales and the exhales. Bring your awareness back to this room, back to this body. Maybe start to bring some movement to fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Bringing your arms all the way overhead, giving your body a bit of a stretch. Bring your knees in towards the chest, roll it to the side. So your arms up pillow. Take one more breath here. With control, when you're ready, you're going to push through the hands, bring your body into your seated position. Maybe crossing the legs, maybe bring your hands on the knees. Or maybe bring them in to touch towards your chest. Maybe closing off the eyes. I'm going to take a moment here to create space, to appreciate your hard work. To show some kindness and compassion for yourself. To congratulate yourself for taking time in your day and life to practice your yoga. Bring your chin towards your chest. Namaste. Nice. How are you feeling, guys? I hope you feel a little bit more looser on the hips and hamstrings. I hope you have a lovely day and I see you tomorrow. Thank you.